It's match day. It's Forest versus Fulham. And Nuno's made some interesting changes. Welcome to the watch along. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well. And welcome to the watch along for Forest versus Fulham. And boy, oh boy, has Nuno made some interesting changes, and I can't decide if I like them or not. What do you guys think? We'll get into the team sheet in just a second. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And make sure, if you haven't, download SofaScore, the best football app on the planet. It's completely free. All you need to do is scan this QR code or click on the link that's pinned in the comments. And let's get into this game. Get your hellos in, and I'm seeing a lot of interesting formations. Stuart saying, wow, what's that formation? I don't know. We'll get into it. I think that formation can be one of two different ways. I don't like it. I'm going to go with my gut instinct. When I saw it, I was like, not what I would have done. But Nuno's got everything right so far. So we're just going to have to trust he knows what he's doing. Some SpongeBob saying 4-2-2. I don't think it's a 4-2-2. I think we're going to go narrow. I think we'll go narrow. ANC, hope you're well. I think he's packing the midfield against says Nico. I agree with that one. Good to see you, Georgios. Hope you're well. Jeff, good to see you. Okay, shall we have a look at this formation and try and dissect it? Now, I think it could be in one of two different formations, but I think it's going to be this one. Let's just go into it. Okay, so my feeling says that it's a 4-4-2. It could be a 4-3-1-2. For those of you playing FIFA, I would say it's more a diamond number 2, the narrow diamond. But for me, it feels like a 4-4-2. Why? Because it just has to be. I just don't see it any other way. Excuse me. Now let's talk about a couple of the interesting things. Stone Roses with the 17 months. Nuno, the Portuguese Pep, he says. Thanks so much for the 17 months. My gut feeling says this, because he hasn't put any wide players on. So I think that rules out the 4-2-3-1. Because, yes, we have seen Dominguez and Anderson play as the wingers, but then who would be the 10? My guess would be it would be Chris Wood. Nooney with the 5 months, thank you so much. Because Wood always drops deep anyway, and then Taiwo would be up front. But if you were going to do that, then you might as well just play Jota in the team. Jessica with the £2, she says, after doing this lineup has made me more nervous. Jessica, I couldn't agree with you more. I'm nervous. And as Sai says, we don't need Yates in there. I do agree. I do tend to agree. Look, he's got it right all season. So there's been a couple of saying that Chris Wood will play wide on the left. If he's done that, then that's what Cooper did against, I think it was Chelsea in the first season, and that would just be crazy. I did not like that at all. Tim saying Dominguez not a winger, best chance is free kicks and corners. Yeah, I mean, Ward-Prowse, I wouldn't have done that. I would have dropped Yates. I'd have put Dominguez alongside Ward-Prowse. I would have had Jota in the team and one of the strikers as well, not two. Jan, thank you for 23 months, Jan. Thank you so much. Hey, Pam, hope you're well. You're not nervous. I wish I felt like you. Look, there's a couple of things, right? Trying to get into Nuno's mind here. I feel this may be a see how Fulham start the game type of formation. I feel that because I'll show you the bench in a second. He's got so many wingers on the bench. Maybe try to battle them, knacker them out, and then hit them with the pace in the second half. Now, I'm not against that. Hey, saying hope you're well. I'm not against that. I just feel where we are right now with the confidence of the players being so high, with us being at home, I would like to see us take the game to them, not the other way around. That's kind of my first thought on it. One sec, this is giving me some OCD. Hold on. Yeah. That's my first thought. I could see us bringing on Callum Hudson-Odoi, Elanga, Jota, freaking Sosa, all in the second half. But I just look at the midfield too, and I don't see too much punch in there. And that's why I think it's going to be narrow. Now, what I think will happen is it will shape up into a diamond formation. What you will see is Ward-Prowse, Yates, and Dominguez squish the middle, and then Anderson potentially playing as that 10, allowing Moreno to come up on the left-hand side to create the width, and then Einar from the other side. That in itself is quite risky because then you're leaving us with 2 at the back. Now, we know M&M are probably up there in the top 3, I would say, of centre-back pairings in the Premier League so far, but it's still risky. And the other thing as well, if I'm being honest, Taiwo and Woods are not exactly renowned for their link-up play. I'd say Wood is better than Taiwo at it. What I expect to see with those 2 strikers is Taiwo to be on the last defender, trying to be physical on them, maybe up against Anderson or whatever on the Fulham team. And then Wood dropping in slightly deeper, trying to connect in the fullbacks. But my overall feeling is that he is playing to release the wingers in the second half. So I think that if we get to halftime, to the 60th minute, the game's still 0-0 or tight or whatever it is, that's what Nuno kind of wants. It's a 2-part plan in my feeling. I don't really like that idea. I think we're good enough against a Fulham to go and win them. So it's go and win them, go and beat them. The other thing I was going to say, let me show you these subs. So this is why I think of it, because of the subs. Now, if you look at the subs beds, you got Hudson-Odoi, Jota, Elanga, and Sosa, all wide players. So what potentially may happen is he brings off Taiwo, and then he changes the shape to a 4-2-3-1 in the second half. And then you're looking at Elanga coming on for Dominguez, probably. And then Hudson-Odoi for maybe, I don't know, Ward-Prowse or whatever it is. And I think that's what will happen. And then we revert to the 4-2-3-1. The problem I've got with this, if it is a 4-4-2 and not a 4-3-1-2, is we're not learning anything new about how the team plays without Morgan Gibbs-White in the 10. Can Jota have played in the 10? Can Dominguez have played in the 10? Ward-Prowse, whoever, your pick would have been to see in that 10. I don't think we're going to learn anything additional to this, because God forbid if Morgan Gibbs-White gets injured or picks up another sending off or something, then how are we going to do it? How are we going to know straight away if Nuno wants to go to that 4-2-3-1 who the correct replacement 10 is? And what if you did play Jota in the 10 and Jota just blew it out of the water today and got a 10 out of 10 performance? That would be something new we learn. Or if Jota played rubbish in the 10, then we know that Jota is not a 10 and he's better suited as a winger. So you can't keep harping back to that Olympiacos game, man. That was like he'd been at the club for 5 minutes. Our first time playing 2 strikers since the 90s. Well, in the Premier League, yeah. I mean, we've done it in the Championship. Proof that Morgan Gibbs-White is the only reason we play with a 10, says Nicola. I think that's an interesting point, Nicola, because I don't know if you guys remember when Nuno first got announced, playing with a number 10 is not his default style. And we said that he would either need to build a team around Morgan Gibbs-White or get creative with Morgan Gibbs-White. Everyone got the Kleenexes ready for Chappie. I'm really annoyed the Leicester games at the same time. But yeah, we'll go troll Chappie as well. Afternoon, John. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Looking forward to a solid, if not different, approach. Trust in Nuno's plan, he says. It's almost as if Nuno doesn't want to give Silva a chance at 10, as if he plays well, puts pressure on Morgan Gibbs-White, player power. Sadly, I think so, says Tim with the tinfoil hat. Love it. Richard, our brother from across the pond. Hope you're well, buddy. You're going to watch both games. I may be tempted to have both games on. I love watching this meltdown in the Leicester fan base. Okay, so those are the subs. And it's good to see as well Bolly's back in the running. Now, the other thing I want to mention is the goalkeeper. Like I did say to you in the preview, he's not going to... That's the freaking team. He's not going to get rid of Sells off that performance. I would have, but I understand why he hasn't. I'm worried. I've been worried about this game since after the Brighton game. Fulham, and Marco Silva is one of the best managers in the leagues for me. I'm worried. I really wasn't expecting this lineup. I really thought Anderson would be in the 10. I didn't think Anderson would necessarily even be in the 10. I'm just surprised he's gone with two strikers. My worry with playing two strikers is that you get a disconnection between the lines. That's the worry. When you got a 10, you got someone playing in the pocket. And if one of the strikers does, the old school Sheringham role, drops in the 10, can they do it? Can they do it? Yeah, and the other one is Yates as well. I mean, it is what it is. Love the watch along. Do you miss being at the games? Big time. But I am gonna go soon to a game. Apologies to you guys on the watch along, but it's crying out too much to me. Worried, says Tommy. Seriously, this will be a comfortable win. I hope you're right. But I'm always worried at 2:30 onwards. Wood will drop into the 10. He does it when he's our only striker. That's what I'm saying, Owen. That's what I'm saying. Is he good enough to link the midfield in, especially when we haven't got wingers? Hussein, Jazakallah with the £2. Thank you so much, buddy. I hope you are well. I like the way Nuno has a team for each opposition he faces. Imagine with Sangare and Danilo fit. Options big time. I do agree with that, but at the same time, should they not be worried about us? Wait, I thought you're not a real fan. When don't you attend it? I know, Richard. I know. It's one of those ones, isn't it? You gotta tick the box in the book, innit, bro? You traveled 5,000 miles to prove that point. Hey, Dabs, hope you well. Pam with the 20 Danish, thank you so much. Don't worry, Wolfie. I'm always worried, Pam. The glass is always half empty with me. It's always half empty with me. Stuart saying, I'm pacing myself on donations today. Stu, you've done too much already, bro. I hope you're keeping well. And Tom says they won't know how to set up against the lineup. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just being worried. Does that make any sense? Right? I'm just worried. I almost just worry too much about this streak. Don't take that the wrong way, right? But even the freaking title of this watch along is "Can the streak go on?" I freaking sack my editor, man. Not confident about this one at all. Says Sai Silva, good at changing things in game. Have a beer, mate. I've had a poo, man. I had to. Hey, Lee, how you doing? I hope you're okay. Be great to turn them over today, you Reds. I hope so, Lee. I hope so. Look, I'll tell you the main reason I'm nervous about this one, right, isn't because I don't trust Nuno. I fully trust Nuno. I just see this as a hugely pivotal match. I was talking to Matt earlier on WhatsApp from Forest all over. Shout out to Chris and Matt. And I was saying to him, I just feel that this one is defining. You know how I said before Brighton that if Forest got 4 points from those two games, we can seriously look up. I've seen this too many times when you start to believe, man. When you start to, you're like Neo in the Matrix, and you begin to believe, then bam, you think to yourself, should have taken the blue pill. That's my worry. There's just too many scars on my chest with seeing Forest do this. But if we win this, then you guys won't want to watch the channel anymore because I'm going into loopy land. This is how big I feel this game is. My glass is always half empty, but but then I just fill it up, so it's always full. I like that style, Greg. I like that style. Leno to have a howler. I rate Leno. If someone asked me to name 100 permutations, I would never have got this. Yeah, I agree. This is probably the furthest I've been from guessing Nuno's team this season. My glass always has Jack and Coke in it during a game. All right, come all the glass freaking eulogies, not eulogies, euphemisms. Big Test says, Marco, stop overcomplicating things, Wolfie. Dave, I have to. We're going to win second half if we control the first half 2-0. See you in Loopyland, mate, innit? You worry too much, Wolfie. Sit back and enjoy. David, come on, man. This is Forest we're talking about. Completely agree over the importance of this game. Very nervous. Thank you, Ped. Do you guys get what I'm saying about the importance of this game? And then obviously next week I'll be saying the same thing about we got Chelsea next, I think. I'll be saying that, right? When we win, we'll be 2 points off Man City, 115, says Forest till I die. But this is the thing. It's like, look, even if you look at last week, right? And a draw was a great result. I was happy with a draw. But at one stage we were winning, and you're there like, holy crap, we're fourth. This doesn't feel normal. This feels outside of my comfort zone. And then bang, 5 minutes, 2 goals. And you're like, that's the Forest I know. That's the Forest I know. Agree, says Pam. It's an important game. We have a brilliant bench, better than Fulham. And it is a big if, we are level at halftime, we win this, says Tim. You think he's surprised us? What are Fulham thinking? Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. No, Rick. Most nervous if we are 2-0 up. Look, the other thing, let's not forget, right? Let's talk about some of the consistencies on this. David, go check out SofaScore. Download the app. It'll tell you whatever country you're in where you can watch it. Look, let's not forget about the consistencies in this team. This back four, solid. Absolutely solid. 42 games unbeaten is a streak. Yeah, I'm still annoyed at Arsenal for that. I don't understand the starting lineup. A midfield diamond makes sense. 4-4-2. Look, Goran, I'm predicting a 4-4-2. It could be a 4-3-1-2. It could be. We should start crowdfunding Wolfie a Komodo for his chair. His ass twitches quicker than a rabbit's nose. It is. I need a little... Nah, let's not go there. Yeah, get what you mean, mate. We are due some good fortune with all that stuff we watched over the decades. Thank you, Lee, man. Thank you. It's like, I don't know. How would you feel if Forest just kept winning? Like, you know, I know that's a bit of a flippant question, but it just wouldn't feel normal. It wouldn't feel normal. Like the last time I feel that I was always confident that Forest were going to win was under Bassett in that party season. It was just like, you know, yeah, Van Hooydonk's going to score a free kick. Yeah, Campbell will probably, you know, get the ricochet back in the net and all this. Yeah, we'll win. Yeah, so what if we go 1-0 down? It's fine. Not going to lie, I do love Yates because he will fight and put 120% in the game, but I do worry with him in midfield. I do think we are a little light in midfield. The positive is that Taiwo must have shown something in training. He's been nowhere near. Yeah, I haven't written him off. Let's just remember that when he scores today. I have not written him off. But Mob has it in a 4-3-2-1 with Taiwo at 10. Yes. So do Forest keep winning is like Ant not having a rant. You'd need to keep pinching me. That's my point. It would just be weird. Alejandro with a 2,500. I'm not sure what that is. Is that Croatian? He says, a 1 year will prove everyone wrong. 2 goals from him. I'd take that. Thank you so much for the 2.5, mate. I do appreciate it. Even if we win today, I won't feel secure till they're back in the changing room singing. Lee, your glass isn't even half empty, man. It's just empty. But I know exactly what you mean. You've seen more scars than I have, for sure. Costa Rica, maybe it is. Walaikum salam. Shabazz, hope you're well. No need to worry. All right, look. I hope I'm wrong, yeah? But if I'm right, I blame Matt from Forest all over because he's made me nervous as well. Also, the one result I do not want, well, I would take it, but I wouldn't be able to bear it, is Forest to win 2-1. Because Chris from Forest all over is doing my head in. He thinks he's the freaking oracle. He's predicted 2 games in a row right, and he thinks he knows everything. So Chris, if you're watching, if Forest win 2-1, I'm shutting down the channel. And your channel and everyone's channel. I just can't deal with him. I can't deal with him. Make sure you subscribe to them, by the way. Forest all over. Top blokes. Top blokes. And they're now on YouTube. This is going to be a tough match. I say close game, 1-0 to Forest. All right, get your predictions in, right? And no one's allowed to say 2-1. No one's allowed to say 2-1. Because it won't be, it can't be. It can't be 2-1 to Forest. I'd rather 1-0 or 3-1. Shut down the internet. Yeah, I will. Owen's going 2-2. Red's going 3-1. Chris is going 2-2. Stuart's going 2-0. Richard's going to. Oh, we're gonna lose, Richard. What the hell? 5-0, bro. 3-1 says Johnny Boy. 3-0 says David. Stone Rose is saying 4-0. I'll get the members' scores up because there's just too many coming in. 1-1 says Pat. Disco saying Forest 3, Fulham 2. Don't say that, man. It's not. Chris is not a reasonable person. I started watching Forest all over, pretty decent. Yeah, they are. They're just like, it's not when Chris talks about predictions, bastard. Jabaz with the 1-0. Rhino says 3-1. Lee, after all his negativity, saying 3-1. All about the midfield today. It's always about the midfield. Greg saying 2-0. Jason saying 3-1. I'd love to see that, Steve. I'd love to see that. 3-2, 3-0. Yeah, Laurie doesn't know what she's talking about. The Stevie said he doesn't know what he's talking about either. Evening Ian all the way from Perth saying 3-1, 3-0. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll if you're happy with the lineup or not. Get your votes in on that. W saying 1-0 and Mark saying 2-1. Okay. Let's calm ourselves down. There's 9 minutes to go. You like being wrong. Yeah, you're just covering yourself, aren't you? So if Forest win, you're like, I like being wrong. If Forest lose, you'll be like, well, I told you so. I know the trick. DJ going for a freaking heart attack scoreline, 4-4. We need a win to get back in the title race. I got asked the other day, are Forest in the title race over on Never a Foul? And I said, yes, technically we are. And what? Until it's mathematically not possible, we are. Jessica with the £2, she goes 3-1, 2 from Woodinho, 1 from T, with Wood assisting. I'll take 3-1. I'll take 3-1. I will take 3-1. So, as Stone Roses says, there's over 500 of you already in here, 242 likes. Please do take a quick second to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new here. We're 4 subscribers, I think. Let me just check this. Look at that. We're 4 subscribers from 21K. Who wants to be Mr. 21? Who wants to be Mr. 21? Or Mrs. 21 or Miss 21. So if you're not subscribed, please do. And don't forget, there's more exclusive content on Patreon. We're now on Patreon as we expand out the world of FFTV. Thank you to our Patreon subscribers, Jessica, Jay, we got John in there, Mark, Steph, all of those legends in there. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure if you can help us expand, there's more exclusive content for you guys there. Scan the QR code that's in the bottom corner there. I'll shout you guys out. And or !Patreon, Patreon in the chat for the link. We'll talk about the Fulham lineup in just a sec, bud. WTF, this compo is very interesting. So this isn't how I've lined Forest up, by the way, but this is how all the sites are doing it. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Also, don't forget we're on Discord. So if you've got Discord and you want to get the conversations going in the Forest chat, plenty of the boys and girls in there. Make sure you're in there, !Discord. Anyone who joins, I'll give you guys a quick shout out as well. I'm looking at the welcome section. So !Discord, get your asses on Discord. Make sure you're following us on Instagram @officialFFTV. If you're on Twitter or whatever they call it now, @officialFFTV. And on TikTok as well, @ForestFanTV. You hate Adama. I don't rate Adama. And don't you guys say Jinxerine. I just don't rate him. He can't shoot, man. To be fair, Fulham have got bigger issues than winning against us. Harrod's payout. Sharpie with the 5 gifted. It's gone to Nicola. It's gone to Umbrino Hunter. It's gone to Mason. It's gone to Xtal. And it's gone to Per Simon Senison as well. Massive shout out to Sharpie. Thank you so much. Make sure you show him some love because you now will get access to the goals as they go in. So if you want to see the goals as they go in, you need to be a member. exclamation mark. Members, only 99p for the month. It gives you all the emojis. And by the way, members, the emojis are all updated. So if you want to see the new emojis and you want to check out the players, they're all there for you. Sorry, Nikki, apart from Miguel. Afternoon, Slick Rick. Hope you are well, buddy. So go check them out. They're all there for you in the chat. So if you remember, put in who you think will score the first goal in an emoji. Hi, Paul. Hope you're well. Chance for Taiwo. Yeah, I hope Taiwo scores. I really do. Bobby, the main man, Bobby's in the chat as well. Someone gifted me last stream. No idea who it was. Thanks, bro, says Slick Rick. I believe it was Stuart, mate. So make sure you show Stuart some love. Leicester will win today. Yeah, Leicester. There you go. Mason saying thanks. Good for you, Mason. All right, so Nuno's in the dugout. We'll have the commentary, we'll have the stats, all the usual good stuff, the virtual screen, everything you need here. Unfortunately, you'll have my commentary as well, but I will try and do my best. We'll keep you posted on all the other scores. I got one eye on the Leicester game. I would quite find it funny if they got a good tonking, but we'll keep you posted on the rest of the scores as they go in. And the players are in the tunnel. Nuno's already out on the pitch. Yates is lining him up in the tunnel. Sells behind him. Cristiano, Woodinho, Murillo, then Milenkovic. Man, Milenkovic is well tall, isn't he? In comparison to the rest, apart from obviously Miguel. So they're having. I don't like this. I don't like when they chat with their opponents. I'm not specifically saying it to Forest. But I'm just old school in the thinking, man. Right now, they are your enemies, boys. Ignore them. Criticize. Give them the stare. Give them the lazy eye. As the players come out now onto the pitch, the ref picks the ball up. Who's the ref, by the way? I don't really recognize his face. Yates waves to someone in the crowd. Out they all come. And this is it. It's happening. It's happening. Yates to score because he's an agenda. Even I don't rate him. I'll take anyone scoring. I'll take a 1-0. Shut up, Stone Roses. Cheeky little git. Yates has to score eventually. Yeah, the law of averages says he will. He will. So in the poll, only 39% of you are happy with the lineup. 20% are a full no. And 41% are doing an ant and sitting on the fence. Okay, let's get everything ready, ladies and gents, as we are about to kick off. Some work experience ref. Well, he's probably better than Rob Jones, isn't he? That's what I'd say in his favor. JWP free kick won by Taiwo. I'll take that. So they're lining Forest up in a 4-4-2 as well. Most people think 4-4-2. I mean, I'll keep you guys posted once we get into the game to how it will look. All right, we are 3 subscribers away from 21k. Can we get it done before the match starts? Make sure you subscribe. We've got a minute to do it before kickoff. And let's get ourselves in the mood, ladies and gents, in only one way. All right, let's do this, ladies and gents. We are seconds away from kickoff. The players are in a huddle. Yates is having a chat with the ref, sorting out kickoff. Taiwo looks evil, man. I like it. He's got that stone cold Steve Austin look in his face. Raul Jimenez puts on his freaking Pirates of the Caribbean eye patchy thing that goes on his head. How's Ant doing? He's doing good. He's, well, as good as you can expect. He's a strong lad, isn't he, our Ant? So yeah, thank you for asking. But Ant's doing well. Ant's doing as good as you can expect. Good as you can expect. Is this the first time we see Wood and Taiwo? Yes, starting it is. I think we've seen it a couple of times late on in matches. Just seen the lineup, wouldn't have predicted that. You and me both. Well, I did not predict that. I did not predict that. Okay. Ladies and gents, we will have the live scores here for you. We'll have the stats coming up here in just a second. You got both team sheets, and there you go. They now agree with me, a 4-4-2. And you'll have a virtual screen above my head with the scores. The goal scorers will appear under the goalkeepers for the respective teams. So, are you guys ready? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm scared. Come on, get your come on you Reds in the chat. If you remember, get the emoji in. And let's get into this game. I'm scared. All right, we got to throw into Forest off the bat. But Brentford already 1-0 up against West Ham. Throw-in taken. Taiwo chests it down. Blocked out by Anderson. He's got 3 around him, and he just slips over. Keeps the ball, though. Finds Ward-Prowse. He loses the ball in a dangerous spot. Ball's worked out wide to Teddy. He's got some space to run into. Forest are playing narrow. I'm looking around here. It looks like Anderson's starting on more the right-hand side. The ball's crossed in. It's deep. Sells has to just push it over for an early corner. Brentford do start off quick, don't they? It was one of those ugly crosses, man. Let's get you the live stats and the old thingy-majiggy. There'll be a corner to Brentford. What am I saying, Brentford? For Fulham. Taken from the Cloughy end. It's whipped in. It eludes everyone. And it's picked up again by Fulham. Ball's gone back to Anderson. He finds Iwobi on the halfway line. Played out to the right-hand side. Bit of space there. Dominguez goes to meet him. It's crossed in. It's headed away and behind for another corner by Milenkovic. We got some stats for you guys. And I'm already nervous. They're a good team. Sort the stats out. Corner set to be taken. It's put in towards the penalty spot. It again eludes everyone. The shot comes in. It's deflected off Einar. Kept in. Laid back to Anderson. He plays it across the middle. He finds Iwobi. It's all Fulham right now, guys. It's all Fulham. Ball played out wide to the right-hand side. Back to Iwobi. They're working this, their right channel, our left. Played into the channel. Iwobi's in behind. He's crossed it. There's no one there. And Einar can come away with the ball, thankfully. Bloody hell, man. Forest, come on. Come on, focus. Ward-Prowse lays it off to Milenkovic. He plays it to Yates. No one's approaching Yates, so he lays it back off to Milenkovic. All right, let's just get the virtual screen up for you guys. And it'll be a throw into Forest. Forest finally get into the Fulham half. Why did you not tell me the virtual screen? All right, here we go. Throw in to be taken by Moreno. He's going to go long. Forest are loading up the box. He launches it in. It's flicked away by I don't know who. Back in by Dominguez. Ward-Prowse heads it wide. He finds Moreno. Moreno in a bit of space. And the ball goes back to Murillo. Yeah, I think that's everything set up for you guys. Taiwo lays it off, finds Yates. He goes backwards to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse just inside the Fulham half, back to Yates. Plays it forward, laid back off from Moreno to Yates. Back to Moreno. He's put him in a little trouble. And he has to go to Murillo. Back to Dominguez. Dominguez. Through the lines they go. Down the left-hand side. Yates with the ball. Moving forward. Releases it. He finds Moreno. There's a little better from Forest. Moreno with a spinneroonie. Stuck right on that byline. Oh, and Taiwo does well. Puts his body across the ball. And they still come out with it. It's a free kick. The free kick to Fulham. All I care is about as far as winning when is a all cost. What? All I care about as far as winning when is. I can't read that. That sentence don't make sense. Been a nervy start, but Forest have settled down a little bit. Here come Fulham with Smith Rowe. Bassi plays it square to Mr. Anderson. Back to Bassi. It looks 4-4-2 to me, mate. It's 4-4-2 as far as I can see. Ball played all the way back from Robinson. He goes to Anderson. It's a poor pass to Bassi, but he's got enough time to recover it. He goes back to Leno. Wood presses him a little. Now, Taiwo's doing a little pressing here, which is good to see. And the ball down the right-hand channel. Yates can't get his foot on the ball. Iwobi, and that's a free kick. Brighton have scored. Brighton have scored against Chelsea, man. In the battle of the supplier and the buyer, Brighton have taken the lead. Afternoon, Fruit. Hope you're well. Why did Brentford always score in the first minute? I think more so the question is, why do they then lose after scoring in the first minute? The too early rule, isn't it? It'll be a throw in here to Fulham halfway into the Forest half, taken from the Cloughie side stand. Throw-in's taken. Knocked all the way back. Fulham moving the ball quite nicely. Bassi now has the ball on the halfway line. He plays it to Mrs. Robinson. Out wide to Iwobi. He clips one up towards Jimenez. He chests it down. This is nice movement here by Fulham. Ball played out wide. And it comes to Adama Traore. He's got Moreno on him. Steps over. He goes past Moreno. Crosses it in. Yates with a half clearance. And Taiwo picks it up. And Forest are too deep here. The ball's coming straight back now. And it's cleared by Moreno. Straight back to Fulham and Mr. Anderson. Bassi picks the ball up. He plays it to Smith Rowe, who came deep. Smith Rowe works it towards the left-hand side. And Iwobi. Iwobi cuts inside. Plays it square. Back to Mr. Anderson. Everyone in the Forest half right now. Out wide to Adama Traore. He matches up against Moreno. Step over. Crosses it in. It's too deep. It goes behind for a goal kick. And Forest have not started well. I'm good, Chumpers. How you doing, bro? Forest have not started well, guys. We are 1 subscriber away from 21K. So if you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. And it does feel Forest are playing definitely narrow, blocking out the middle. They're giving up space to Adama Traore. The goal kick's taken quickly by Murillo to Sells. Please don't go long, Sells. Please, for once, don't kick it long. Don't kick it long. No one's pressing him from the Fulham bunch. Now they are. And he goes long. Of course he does. Ball punted towards Chris Wood. He doesn't get it, but Dominguez picks it up on the left-hand side now. Back to Ward-Prowse. Forest in the Fulham half here. Ward-Prowse, couple of 1-2s with Dominguez. Then he switches the play out to the right-hand side. And Anderson's playing on the right-hand side, guys, which is quite interesting. Maybe to invert onto his left foot. So Anderson's playing on the right-hand side. Dominguez on the left. And then you got Yates and Ward-Prowse in the middle. It's definitely a 4-4-2. I was good until I saw the starting lineup. And thank you guys. We are 21K and 1. Thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed and supporting us. It's a throw in here to Forest, deep in the Fulham half. Einar goes for a long one, launches it in, but it's straight at Leno. He punches it though, straight back at what's his name, Einar, and then is picked up by Anderson. Anderson back to Einar. He looks to square the ball. He does. He finds Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse gets blocked off there by Smith-Rowe and is forced back to Sells. And Sells, don't go long, don't go long. He plays it short for once to Murillo. Then Murillo goes for the cross ball. He finds Robinson and back to Iwobi. Now Iwobi comes away with the ball on the halfway line. Forced to lay it back to Anderson. Switches it to the right-hand side in Tete. Don't like it so far. Thank God for FFTV because my neighbor's internet goes down, so the football's died. Love you too, Charlotte. We're here for you guys. Let's hope the boys are as well. Here come Fulham. 66% possession so far for Fulham. Crystal Palace have scored against Everton. Oh, the pressure on old Daesh is going to be astronomical right now. Here come Fulham. Everyone in the Forest half barring Leno. Iwobi down the left-hand side. Blocked half by Ward-Prowse. Picked up again by Fulham. Good tackle there by Yates, and he wins a free kick. He may have actually taken a knock in the ankle there because he's gone down. He's gone down. Everton have finished touch wood, says Colton. Imagine that stadium in the Championship, guys. Mike's content will be hilarious. I love Mike's content when they lose, honestly. All this. Waiting for him to go, die. Here come Forest, though. Free kick was taken. Milenkovic plays it forward. Thank you for the audio commentary. I'm at work and pretending to be busy. Hope you're having a good day at work, Dino. Murillo picks up the ball. Jonathan, thank you for subscribing, bud. Milenkovic, can Forest get a bit of a hold on this game? He squares it to Murillo. Murillo into the midfield. Dominguez lays it back all the way to Milenkovic. Fulham are in a good shape here. Forest is struggling to break through the lines. We're still in our own half here, and Milenkovic forced back to Sells. And then Sells goes towards Taiwo. He can't win it. Oh, he does well there, though. Recovers the ball against Robinson. And he lays it off to Anderson. Anderson with a shimmy. Down the wing he goes. A little bit of space to work with. Plays it into the channel to Taiwo. There's Taiwo's strength. Crosses it in and wins a corner. And that's what we've been missing. Someone who's prepared to put something on the defenders there. Taiwo does really well and wins the corner there. I think Anderson could have done with a bit more on that pass, but it was enough. Taiwo's looking, ox-like at the moment, which is good to see. Just absolutely shoved Robinson aside like he was a little Les. Here comes the corner. Shimmy, go pop. Shimmy, that's a tune mark. Here comes the corner from Forest. Will it be an excellent delivery from Ward-Prowse or not? They line up in the box. Ward-Prowse raises his hand. He whips it in. He clears the first man, but not the second. It comes to Anderson on the edge of the box. Fakes to shoot, then shoots. Drags his shot. And I think it'll be another corner here to Forest. I think it'll be another corner here. Stu, my man, with the £10. Positive thoughts, guys. Love to all my fellow Forest family. Stu, you're an absolute legend, and that's way too generous. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Legend. Hopefully that gives us some good luck, Stu. Let's hope from this corner and that dono, we get the goal. To be taken by Ward-Prowse from the Cluffy side. Raises his hand. He whips the ball in. It's decent. Headed away by Anderson. And then headed even further away. And just about recovered by Moreno. He lays it off to Einar. Einar plays it out wide on the left-hand side. The ball's whipped in. Taiwo chests it down nicely. Taiwo started really well, guys. He's a bit of a presence there up front. Then the ball's whipped down the line. And Murillo has to head it out for a throw. And thank you again, Stu. You're an absolute legend, bro. Forest coming back into this game in this last couple of minutes. Arsenal is still yet to score against Leicester, but I can see in the background they're playing a Cooper ball low block. as the throw-in's taken back to the Forest Fulham game and played out to the left-hand side and Robinson. He plays it back to Bassi into the middle. That's a decent pass. Now Fulham can build their next attack down the left-hand side. Iwobi, poor pass, blocked out by Aina. He comes out through the middle. He has to check his run, and he finds a pass into Woodinho. Woodinho plays it out wide to Anderson. Anderson lofts the ball forward to Taiwo. It's got too much pace on it, really, for him to control it. Just need Leicester to win or draw. Nah, man. Nah. The meltdown in the Leicester fan base is too funny for that. Here come Fulham again. Down this left-hand side, Bassi. No real press was going to their 4-4-2 shape. It's 100% of 4-4-2. Just looking at them out of ball possession there. Again, with Anderson lining up on the right-hand side, Dominguez on the left, and Yates and Ward-Prowse in the middle. Cooper has more blocks than a game of Tetris. Here come Fulham on the right-hand side. There's a chance to cross it. It's crossed. It's deflected. Picked up by Robinson. Smith Rowe flicks it backwards nicely. He finds Luca. The ball's crossed in but blocked. It was Tetty's cross, and it'll be a throw-in to Fulham really deep in the Forest half right now. Throw-in taken. Laid off. Ward-Prowse. Oh, nicely blocked by, it was by the other double-barreled name. Smith Rowe, blocked by Ward-Prowse, and then long clearance from Sells. Wood, little cushion headed down. Taiwo's got a little space here, but no support. There's a little counter-attack here for Forest. Taiwo, down the left-hand side, cuts in, switches the ball. Terrible pass. Anderson was in space. It's blocked out by Robinson. Now Fulham come on their counter of the counter-attack, and they can build, but Forest have enough men back here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new, and thank you for getting us over 21,000. Here come Fulham, blocked by Ward-Prowse. So this should have been in the game. Forest are definitely struggling with width. And who's gone down here for them? Who is that? Holding his ankle. I think it was Jimenez. Jimenez, the little tussle there with Anderson. Arsenal owe us twice. I'm collecting the receipts. Fulham win, says Pierce. Pierce, man, you always say we're going to lose. And then you say, I was glad I was wrong. 60-minute wholesale change if it's still 0-0. I mean, at the moment, Forest just need to weather this and get a foothold in the game. The biggest issue I see right now, guys, is it's too flat. The lines are too flat. So the midfield four are playing in a flat line, and then the two up top are playing flat as well. There'll be a throw in here to Forest, though, deep in the Fulham half. We look ordinary without wide men, says Glenn. Watching all the way from Greece. Hey, Tristan, hope you're well, buddy. Keep subscribing if you're new. It's free to do. Make sure you've hit that like as well, as Forest have a throw in here, deep in the Fulham half, under the Peter Taylor stand. So it's thrown that way towards the Bridgeford end. It's about there on the map. Maybe a little deeper there. Aina launches one in. Flicked back by Yates. Can Taiwo with a hooked overhead kick just flashes wide of the goal. And that's the closest I've seen us coming from scoring. It was very well done by Taiwo, to be honest. And it's good to see him having an impact on the game. Much love to my boy John, just because I love the channel with the $9.99. And John, just because I love you, I will say thank you, bro. Thank you so much. You're an absolute legend, my fellow Peterborian. Is that the right word, John? I think it is. Thank you so much for the $9.99, bud. Here come Forest again. We get some hearts on John's super chat. I think you guys can heart it up. Let's see how many hearts we can get. And Arsenal have scored against Leicester. Who would have predicted that? Wood is offside. Let me talk you through this Arsenal goal. Gabriel played it out wide to, who's their width player there? Martinelli, I think it is. Cuts inside, played it to the edge. Gabriel 1-2. Cleared away. Should we go and invade Chappie? Chelsea have equalised as well. Chelsea have equalised. It was Saka going down the right-hand wing. He cut inside, played it on the overlap to Saliba, and then it was slotted in by Martinelli. Chelsea goal has been disallowed. It's been disallowed. Right, let's all go say hi to Chappie. Here come Forest, though. Forget that ball played through to Taiwo. It's a bit wide. It was so strong. Laid off to Anderson. Where is the Chapmeister, man? Is he not live? He is live. He is live. All right, guys. Go tell Chappie Wolfie says hi, or ask him how his balls are. I'm looking in his chat. Go say hi to Chappie. The link's in the chat. Chappie worries me about our reaction than watching this sideshow. Chappie worries more about our reaction than watching this sideshow. He does. He does. Beat the chop, says Pat in his chat. I'm watching. There's a break and play, by the way, in the Forest game. I'm not ignoring it. Smith throws down. So while Smith throws down, go tell Chappie, say hi, beat the chop. Tell him to beat the chop. Poor Chappie. Poor Chappie. Come on, guys. Go troll him, man. I'm not seeing many trolly comments. Play still in a break here at the Forest game. There you go. There's my boy Stuart. Wolfie sent me. Beat the chop, he says. Love it. Love it. Still a break in play. Chappie Leicester relegated. Can't even beat Arsenal. Yeah. How long do you think Agent Cooper will last? Ooh, 2 more games. Jumper saying Cooper's the man. You okay, Hunters Alexander? Love it. All right, we're about to get back underway in the Forest game. Here come Fulham. Working it out to the right-hand side. Super quiet Chappie just shaking his head. Chelsea are 2-1 up now. Chelsea are 2-1 up. The goal wasn't disallowed. Back heel there by Traore. We are about 23 minutes into the game here. You reckon he will ask Cooper for the Forest game? I hope so. Actually, I don't know if I want him there. I just want him. If he leaves, then I think Leicester will sort themselves out. Their team's not too bad. As Keith says, please don't forget to download SofaScore, the best free football app out there. And you're helping the channel for free. The link's in the chat now. And Corey, that's how it tells you on SofaScore. If you go into the game, select your country. Shot there by Smith Rowe, deflected by Milenkovic. Will go behind for a corner. He could have left that, but he wasn't to know. Yeah, if you go to SofaScore, it will tell you the channels it's on in your area. Keep that. Yeah, love it. Love it. Love all the trolling you lot are doing to Chappie. Love it. Chappie's already broken. He was broken the moment Cooper signed for them, mate. Chappie got the choppy, eh? Here comes the corner from Fulham. Whipped in. It's on the penalty spot. Oh, they got in each other's way. It comes back to Robinson. He plays the ball out wide. I think he might be offside here, but it's blocked anyway. Now Forest might be able to counter-attack. We're just not getting anything going in that midfield, guys. Just the passing hasn't been too great, if I'm being honest with you. I'm printing out Cooper's P45 at half-time. Alan, I am doing commentary, but there was a break in play due to injury, as I just said. Now, unless you want me to tell you that Smith Rowe was down, he's still down, he's down, then sorry, mate, not much to say on that. Here comes Anderson, plays the ball down the channel. Chelsea is back to 1-1 now. It's 1-1. Something's been disallowed there. It'll be a throw into Forest deep in the Fulham half here. It was put out by Bassi. It'll be a throw-in. I can't remember the last time we scored from a throw-in, guys. It's taken short this time, though. Einar lays it off. Looks to cross it in with his left foot towards the back post. What? It's headed across by Milenkovic. Chris Wood gets a foot on it. It's given us offside. It's given us offside. It needs to be checked. It needs to be checked. Einar puts a delicious ball to the far post. Let me have a quick look at this. Definitely onside on the cross. I think he's onside. He's behind the ball. He looks behind the ball to me. He looks behind the ball. He's in front of the ball. It looks in front of the ball from that angle. It's being checked by VAR. Lovely cross in. Milenkovic squared it from the back post towards the front post. And then Wood just poked his toe at it. Just about crossed the line. I think it's half his boot is offside. Wait, they're now checking to see if it crossed the line. He's giving it as offside. For God's sake, man. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. When they drew the blue line, half his right boot was offside. But hopefully that can stir Forest on. First real worked bit of play, really. Close, man. I'm not going to lie to you. No, it wasn't going in, Pricey. Milenkovic squared it back across. It wasn't going in. So he had to intervene. I don't think it was going in, guys. I don't think it was going in. But here come Fulham straight away. Iwobi down the left-hand channel. Plays into the space. That's a decent ball. Jimenez. Weak shot straight at Sells. And Sells smothers it and picks it up. Wood was offside. Just about, yeah. Just about. We scored a moral goal. Exactly. We've seen it's possible now. But it's still all Fulham. Here comes Iwobi down the left-hand channel, up against Einar. Lays it off to Robinson. Halfway into the Forest half here. Robinson has to go back to Bassi. Squares it to Mr. Anderson. There, Mr. Anderson. Out wide on the right-hand side to Titi. He plays it to Priore. Forest holding their lines there and forcing them back. All the way back to Bassi here. He ventures into the Forest half. Plays it out to the left-hand side and Iwobi. Anderson presses him. Forest are doing well to push them back to the halfway line, but we're getting no penetration. All right, Chelsea are now 2-1 up. Chelsea are 2-1 up. Let's see if that stands. Ball played into the channel. Chance here for Fulham, headed away by Murillo, though. And Taiwo misjudges the flight of the ball. But Taiwo's work rates has been stupendous so far. There'll be a throw in here. Just looking at this again, from that angle, he does not look offside to me, you know. Does not look offside. Brighton are in the mud. Anyway, we're back onto play with Leno. Big T finally healthy. I think so, Mark. So far, I've been really impressed with him. His passing's not been great, but most of the other stuff's been decent. Anderson plays it through. The gaps are just there in between. There's no one in between the lines. It's a bit worrying. We're missing width. What we're missing is the ball, to be honest, Roundhouse. We just haven't got control of this game at all. What's the possession stat? 62% to Fulham, to Forest 30%. Jack, check out Sofa score, exclamation mark Sofa, and that tells you where the game is. Missing some craft. Yeah, it's a bit old school 90s football. I'm not going to lie to you, the setup. And he's playing out a little bit like that. Big T looks the player who destroyed Arsenal, the game where we stayed up. Positive vibes. Ball swung out wide. Einar does well. Plays it to Anderson. He goes down the line. A bit of a blind ball, though. And it's picked up by Bassi. It's quite easy for Fulham at the back. To be honest, the gap between the midfield and the attack is just a bit too much. You could say we're missing that Morgan Gibbs-White 10 to link the two lines. And that's why I'm surprised we've gone with the flat 4-4-2. Here comes Iwobi. They're in behind here. Robinson crosses it in. It's cleared away, just up but not out by Dominguez. And then he heads it forward to Taiwo, who rolls the defender, but Bassi's there. Bassi's having a cracking game at the back for Fulham. Ball long again from Forest, headed forward by Anderson. Chelsea are 3-1 up now, 3-1 to Chelsea. Oh, man, Traore, he's forced down by Yates. Yates is getting booked, shocked horror. Traore just put the afterburners on, and would it surprise you that Yates gets booked? I don't know if he needed to do. I mean, he was nowhere near sometimes Yates' tackling just infuriates me, man. He just reminds me on when I'm on the golf course and I'm stuck behind a tree and I think I can hook it round the tree and then get it to side spin onto the green and then backspin into the hole. It's never going to happen. He just tackled from so far behind. He just made no connection with the ball at all. And now he's on his patented yellow. Chappie's in the house. Cooper ball. Is he really playing Cooper ball? Well, it's against Arsenal. Killing me this. Fuck's sakes, this Chappie. Show Chappie some love, guys. Make sure you subscribe to his channel so we could all laugh at him. Lee Choppy. Ball's in the box. It's bubbling. Jimenez picks it up, plays it out wide to Traore. He whips it in. Anderson hits it down, sells with a one-handed punch. Hooked back in by Smith. Throw goes behind for a goal kick. Goes behind for a goal kick. And that was a little messy. What's your real team? The turncoat. Yeah, we need to convince Choppy to support a proper team, don't we? Apparently, Basti's the man. Is that why you lot keep saying Shirley? All right, I got you. Okay, it's clicked. I remember the dire days of Cooper Ball. I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? My guilty pleasure right now is watching Leicester fan channels like Chappie and Locks and a couple of others and just hearing their pain with Cooper Ball. I'm thinking to myself, that's not my problem anymore. Anyway, here come Fulham. Ball's just a bit bouncing around. I tell you what, Fulham moved the ball well. That's a nice bit of play by Traore. Blocked out by Yates, though. He finds Moreno. Nice ball into Taiwo. Taiwo runs the channel. He's all alone. He does well there, does Lukic. Ball brought down by Ward-Prowse. He's been a little invisible this half, I have to be honest. Milenkovic is forced back to Sells. 3-2, Brighton-Chelsea. What the hell's this game, man? Palmer's already got a hat-trick. Murillo plays the ball out wide. Bit of space here for Moreno. Moreno cuts inside. Nice ball into Taiwo. He lays it off out wide to Dominguez. Back to Yates. Yates, short pass to Dominguez. He thinks about passing it to Yates, but goes toward Prowse instead. Yates falls over, wins a free kick. Goes down easily, but that was a foul. Yates needs to work for Moonpig. He gets that many cards. That's quite a good dad joke there. Cooper ball or Chappy ball? Which is hurts the most? Or choppy ball, mate? Choppy balls. So while they're lining up this free kick, Ward-Prowse will take it. It's 3-2 to Chelsea. Brentford scored very early on against West Ham. Arsenal 1-0 up against Leicester. Palace 1-0 up against Everton. And it's the only 0-0 game right now is Forest and Fulham. Newcastle drew with Man City earlier on. Ward-Prowse lines up this free kick, raises his arm. The ref just wants to sort a couple of things out in the box. Something going on between Dominguez and Bassi there. Anyway, free kick about to be taken. Whipped in by Ward-Prowse. It's a nice ball. Flicked backwards by Yates to absolutely nobody and goes behind for a goal kick. Drew Cooper got us here, but he isn't Prem manager. That's always the thing with me and Cooper. I love him for what he did for us in the Championship, but objectively, he's not Premier League. Paulinho was the best 6 in the league after Rodri and had the most yellow cards. Don't mean you're bad. Who called Paulinho bad, bro? Is just on the bench. Yes, he is. Here come Fulham. Ball dug forward and wide. Moreno asks Sells to come out. He rejects. So Moreno passes it back to Sells. And then he goes long towards Anderson. But that bypasses him. That's got to be a foul. It is. There's a shove from Shirley Bassey in the back of Taiwo. And Taiwo, again, doing great work up front. And this, guys, is why I was not writing him off. When all you lot were writing him off, always trust me. Can't wait for Sangare and Danilo to be back. Yates shouldn't get a sniff then, says Greg. Who do you want to replace Murillo next season? Murillo. Sells is struggling with something. I'm not quite sure what. He's feeling... I think it's his left ankle or something. Here's Aina on the right-hand side. Cuts in. Delivers a ball into the box. It's still gone tight. Whoa. Oh, it didn't fall for him. The shot by Moreno, I think it's deflected and goes behind for a Forest corner. He took it on his weak foot, the right foot. Couldn't really generate any power or direction. It was a shin off Taiwo, of course. And then Teddy with his buttocks palms it behind. Actually wasn't a bad shot looking back at the replay there. Does this mean we get to see the Giant? I don't know. It just looks like he's grimacing. He doesn't look injured. Anyway, Ward-Prowse to take it from the Cloughie side. Nice ball. Whipped in with pace. No one's at the back. Yates lays it off to Anderson. It's crossed in. Sliced away a bit by Iwobi, I think it is there. And this ref, he's giving too many free kicks too easily. Good job admitting Taiwo is kind of good, Jeff. Look back at all my videos over the last couple of weeks. I've been saying start him. Dave saying, I was with you, bro. Big Taiwo, he'll come good. Exactly. Okay, back underway. Bassi with the ball. Played it into the middle of the park. Here comes Lukic. Lays it off to Smith Rowe. Ball played out wide. Robinson. Robinson's a good player as well. As Yates does well to get the ball there. And then he dives down and he does win a free kick. And then he instantly just starts moaning at the ref, man. He's constantly moaning. It does need a goal, mate. It does need a goal. Sells always looks constipated, even warming up. Sells to take the free kick. I wonder if he's going to pass it or go long. He goes long. Drills it down the middle. Headed up by Lukic. Then forward by Dominguez. That's nice by Taiwo. Anderson tries to play it into the hole. They're in each other's way. Taiwo flicks it back. Anderson doesn't quite get to it. Oh, it's a lovely back heel by Taiwo. But now Southampton, Fulham can counter-attack. Good tackle there by Aina. Gets it to Yates. Squares the ball. Moreno can't control it. Wood has the ball now held up. This is nice. Play the advantage, ref! The ref stops it for a foul, and Forest had worked it out to the left-hand side. Come on, ref. Damn. Forest take the free kick. Dominguez on the ball. 1-2 with Yates. Looks around. No real pass. He's looking for options. Has to go backwards to Murillo. Murillo chips the ball forward. Tested down by Moreno. Now Forest could be in trouble here as... Yes, he runs it out. Bloody Traore runs the ball out after he put on the afterburners. Wolfer really is our own Jeff Stelling. Has Jeff retired? Or is he's on Talk Sport or something now, isn't he? We know from previous that this ref loves Fulham. What's our beef with this ref? I don't recognize this ref. How can the Cooper lovers not see such a difference with Nuno? You'll have to ask them, mate. Here come Forest. It's a bit of a messy game when Forest are in possession. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not the cleanest of games. But it will be a free kick here to Forest in a dangerous position. Now, it's not within shooting range. Can't wait for our first ever shooting range free kick, man. But it's kind of just on the left-hand side as we're attacking. Level with the edge of the box, as in the sideline of the box. Probably about 35 yards out. Actually, just look there. It's exactly there. It's exactly there. Is there a ref we don't have beef with? Nah. Anyway, the players are lining up on the edge of the box. It'll be Ward-Prowse to take it. Wipes his brow. Looks up. Wipes his mouth. Chelsea are 4-2 up now. What is that game, man? Absolute crazy goal scoring. Ward-Prowse whips it in. It's quite deep. Ooh, it nearly got to Milenkovic, but headed away by Anderson. And then Ward-Prowse puts a bit of a knee in the back of the Fulham player, and it'll be a free kick to them. Ratings later not looking great, LOL, or obvious. Well, it depends. It depends on the scoreline, mate. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're joining us late, make sure you're subscribed as well. As how are we doing on the sub count? We are now well over 21,000. Thank you guys so much. But get those likes up. Get those likes up if you can. Free to do. Palmer's got 4 now. I ain't even got him on my team. We're on 359 likes. There's well over 1,000 of you across the network here. 900 on YouTube. We should be on 500 likes. So get those likes up. Help me with my voice. Help me with my voice as I'm going through these comms. Here come Fulham down the right-hand side, deep into the Forest half. Ball laid off to Tete. He cuts inside. Yates recovers it, and then falls down, and he wins a free kick. He did well there. He did well. Be a free kick to Forest deep in their own half. We are out of our common formation, yet still getting chances. Not finishing, no, says Bobby. I want Miguel starting. Think he completes. I agree, Miski. I agree. But us Foresters do what Foresters do best. Referee I hate so much is twat. Well, I can't stand him as well. Here come Forest. Ball played forward. Dominguez just about brings it under control. Cuts back. Lays it off to Moreno. He has a little charge here down the left-hand side. Bit of a cul-de-sac. He's up against 2 players. He clips one into Anderson. That's a nice ball. Anderson surrounded. Edge of the box. The shot deflected. Einar will have to chase Robinson down. And Robinson gets it away. It'll be a throw in here to Forest. Halfway into the Fulham half. Watching on holiday in Egypt. Andrew, I hope you're having a great time. I was there myself in the summer. Lovely place to go on holiday. Moreno did really well there to find Anderson. And then the shot there by Ward-Prowse was well blocked by Fulham. But Fulham have regained possession. Here they come again down the right-hand side with Traore. Dominguez holds him up. He lays it back to Tete. He then goes back in turn to Anderson. Back to Tete. Forest taking a bit of a breather here. We're approaching half-time. Let's not do anything silly. Bassi plays it through the lines. He finds Jimenez in a bit of space. Finds Smith Rowe. He's in the middle. Forest back into their shape, though. Giving up possession out wide. Tete. Forest forcing back to the halfway line to Anderson. Anderson back to Tete. Come on, get the ball, man. Get the ball. Laid off again. Squared. To Bassi. Most players now in the Forest half. He plays it forward to Lukic. Out wide to Iwobi. Even wider now to Robinson. Einar meets him. Back to Iwobi. Edge of the box. Forest slowly pushing them back towards the halfway line. And now Anderson picks it up on the halfway line. Forest holding their shape nicely. But it's pretty ugly football, if I'm being honest with you guys. Hey, Jordy. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Here comes Robinson, though, injecting a bit of pace into the game. Spreads the ball to the right-hand channel. Finds Traore. He just out-muscles. Oh, and then Yates tries to get the ball, not quite, slows him down. But Traore is just an absolute beast. Crosses it in, headed away by Einar. And then Wood brings it down. Just about okay. Forest getting in each other's way, man. And it's a freak. My God, man. Communicate, boys. Communicate. Nearly 4 Forest players got in each other's way. I mean, look at those lines there. Look at those lines there. It's crazy. Commentary getting better, Wolfie. Thanks, bro. It couldn't get any worse. Arsenal are 2-0 up against Leicester. 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh, dear, Leicester. Oh, dear, Cooper. Forest still 0-0. There'll be a free kick here to be taken by Sells. Obviously, he's going to go long. Troll alert in chat mode. Let's go troll him at halftime. Ball punted long by Sells. Flicked on by Robinson. Taiwo might be in here. Penalty, ref. Push. Take your pick. Take your pick. Either one probably would have been soft, but there was definitely a call for one there. Here come Fulham on the counter-attack with a minute of injury time to go. And then Anderson, the rest says play advantage. Hey, Martux, how are you, bro? Here comes, I forgot his name. Oh, no, he's in behind. He flicks it forward. Someone clear it. Smith Rowe shoots. It's blocked. I'm not sure by who. And then it goes behind for a corner. I think it might have been Yates with the block there. Oh, my God. I think I pooed myself. Whenever you shout penalty, it never goes that way. Well, it's because it's Forest. We never get a penalty. I think it was a pen, you know. Taiwo got sent running. It's the Anderson one. For me, the Anderson one, he was pushed. He was pushed. I think take your pick. I'd have given both of them. The goal, by the way, was from Trossard for Arsenal. Just slotted in. So much room in that box. I think Taiwo should be a penalty. Now, I think they're having a look at this, guys. I think they're having a look at this. Your commentary is legendary. At least your commentator is better than Sky Sports. Virgin is down, but my phone data is keeping me. Love for FFTV. Thank you. The ball's whipped in. It's headed upwards by Chris Wood from this corner. Just clear it. Just clear it, Einar. Einar, just put your bases through it. He goes wide, and it's halftime. And breathe a sigh of relief. So halftime is Forest 0, Fulham 0. Scrappy game from Forest. I think Fulham have played quite well, to be honest with you. I don't know how to best describe it. It's messy from Forest, but I think this is part of the game plan. Let's get it to 0-0 at halftime, tire them out, because they've physically been working it. Hold on, there's a VAR check on the Leicester one. I think it will stand though. But you have to have it, Yates. He is Forest all the way. Okay. Get the damn wingers on, says Bain. Do you remember how you were talking for Marinakis last year? Very positively. Why? I think we have had the better opportunities. You know what, Tom? That's a really fair point. Fulham haven't really created any chance, to be honest, any cutthroat chance. We've had the better chances. We've obviously had the goal that's been disallowed. It's like, look, I would say the game is even, but the team showing more aggression and more willingness to attack for me is Fulham. Like, I just think our passes have been a little bit sloppy. But when we've broken, some of the chances we've created have been good. But I would just like to see a bit of consistency in the passing. Stu, way too kind of you, bro. Thank you so much for the £10. Guys, get some hearts. I want to see loads of hearts there on Stuart's super chat. And likes. Give it some likes, please. Thank you so much, Stuart. You're an absolute legend, bro. I appreciate what you do for the channel. You need to troll LCFC. Well, let's troll him together, guys. So let's go and say hi to my mate, Lee Chappie. Yeah, let's go say hi to him. Get Yates off for Jota. He's been garbage. We'll talk about the changes in a second. Guys, please make sure you hit the like button. Do subscribe if you are new. Don't tempt it, Wolfie. I'm not saying it, Pam. I'm not saying it. Okay, so get in there. And should we give Chappie a quick call? Yes or no? Y or N? Shall I give Chappie a quick call? Nico, thank you for subscribing. Why are people hating on Yates again? He's working harder. Why does every stream have to be about Yates, man? It gets pretty boring. Nico, thank you for subscribing. And Chad, thank you for subscribing. You guys want a Chappie call? All right, let's give him a quick call. Give the Chapmeister a quick call. See if I can find him. See what he's saying. Come on, Chappie.
So he's obviously sent his fucking cronies in on the chat, right? And here he is. He's live now. Do you want to hear him?
Hi, mate.
No.
How's it going?
No.
No what?
No, it's shit. How are you?
Yes. I'm a little worried about my boys, man, but, you know, still 0-0. Still 0. I get, you know, it's okay,
it's
though.
Not getting cooked. We look a bit like, you know, when you're driving on the motorway in the dark and you see like something on the ground, you know, you're heading towards something that don't look right.
Yeah.
And it's all right. It's just a fox that's been crushed. It's fine. That's it.
You know what? I've actually killed a fox before.
Oh, mate. Well, you're killing one now with this fox.
it just jumped out on the A1, man. It jumped out on the A1.
Oh,
but
we ain't nowhere near the 8-1 for that way. We're like a fucking.
Oh, what's happened to my screen? Are you playing low block or what's going on?
Playing what?
Are you playing low block or are you attacking?
No, we're just turning up for a little bit of fun. We're not doing anything.
Seriously.
We're not even defending.
I saw the goals, the second one, man. How much space did you want to give Trossard in the box?
I mean, the first one was bad enough. They're not even bothering today. I don't understand what he's doing though. Why he's not put like some of our attacking players on. He's took Fatamu off, who's obviously probably our most dangerous player going forwards. Leave him on the bench. Fuck it. Like, you know, we've got better defenders than fucking Christensen and Justin on that side. Why is he not playing Ricardo Pereira?
I told you this, man. He always secludes a couple of players. It's like he shows us the.
Why? Explain it to me. You've dealt with Steve Cooper.
I can't explain it to you, mate. I'm just telling you what he does. I can't explain it.
Don't even make sense. Why would you leave certain players out? Crazy.
Mate. Anyway, how's the Choppy? How's Lee Choppy?
Yeah, Lee Choppy's feeling a bit better.
Yeah. All right. Finally. I'll catch up with you in a bit, mate. I think my lot are trolling you in your chat.
Yeah, they are.
All right, mate. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Bye.
You'll see me if you go 1-0 down. You will see me then.
Yeah. Okay. We may do. We may do. Fulham aren't bad, you know.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, you drew with Fulham though. Oh my God, we should be tonking them. We should be absolutely tonking. I'm annoyed now. I'm annoyed. I just forgot about that.
Yeah, Steve Cooper had a great record against them, didn't it?
5-0 loss.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll speak to you in a bit. Speak to you in a bit. Bye. Trust the process, Choppy. He's an angry elf. My comment didn't help. Good. It's good. I like triggering him. I'll catch up with Locks later from Blue Tinted Glasses. All right, guys. So back to the main event, the Forest game. What are we thinking here? I think some changes do need to be made. For me, I would not take Taiwo off. I think Taiwo's had a really good first half. Yeah, Yates has done okay, to be honest, I think. But he's on a yellow. I don't know what I'd do here, guys. Funny, but the giving chappy shit. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I don't know what I'd do. I might take Wood off. Sorry, Jessica. Sorry. I think you need to take Wood off. Hey, Borg, how are you, bud? Do you think we'll have halftime subs? I think he'll wait another 10 minutes if he's going to the game plan. I think he's going to. Yes, Jace, I'm good, bro. It's good to see you in that Discord. By the way, guys, make sure you're on the Discord. We got any new Discord members? Let me see if I need to shout anyone else. We do. I think Nikki's in there. Get your asses on the Discord. Get chatting to the Forest lot. See how they're feeling on there. Exclamation mark Discord. We need to do something else. I think he'll give it 10 minutes. I think he'll give it 10 minutes. Hey, Steve-O, all the way from Adelaide. Hope you're well, buddy. Yates needs to come off just because I can see another yellow from him. That is true. We got Jamie Vardy in the chat. Hope you're well. I don't know. Look, my gut feeling says to take Chris Wood off, leave Taiwo on. He's causing them problems. But I wouldn't do it for about 10 minutes. I wouldn't do it for about 10 minutes. Then you've got to bring Elanga on and Jota for me. Not Elanga, sorry. Callum Hudson-Odoi and sorry, Jessica, my bad. Thank you for the £2. No, just no, she says. I would say I might be tempted to leave the middle two. I'm trying to think. I'd probably take off Wood, Anderson, and Dominguez after about 10-15 minutes. I'm trying to think how that would work, though. I don't know how that would work. Yeah, Ward-Prowse has been a little bit quiet and a little bit ghosty. I don't know. I'm just... This one, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I do know we need some wingers. But more than anything, we just need maintained spells of possession. That's what I'd like to see. Even if we play some boring, slow football, I just feel if we can get our foot on the ball and control the game a little bit. It doesn't always have to be counter-attacking, freaking full-pace football. You know what I'm saying? Ward-Prowse has offered nothing. Wood for Jota, Ward-Prowse for Elanga. That could work. Murillo's a 6 if we had a reserve back. How good would that be? I mean, Morata's decent. I've been impressed with him every time he's come on. We need a Rodri or Paulinho character. Yeah, it's called Sangare. Wood for Jota and Dominguez for Chow. Yeah, maybe. But then who are you putting in the 10? Anderson, I guess. I don't know. We have to dominate versus the Fulhams if we want to be top 8. That I do agree with. We've shut down Iwobi, Smith Rowe, and Robinson. It was a good plan first half, says Pat. Joseph Ward-Prowse, Chow for Yates, and then Jota up top, says Yo. Wolfie, get in this Sangare Flowers again. I miss him. But we need the 6. We need the 6. I don't think there'll be any changes made at halftime. Is that our possession stat? What's the possession stats? That's 49-51. For me, it's more so the momentum one. Let me just have a quick look on Sofa's score for the momentum. I don't feel we've had that momentum graph. Let's have a look. Yeah, if you look at it, there was a little bit of a period about 10-15 minutes into the game where we got a little bit of sustained momentum, but the longer substance of that has been Fulham. BBC says 34.4. Mate, it's actually worse than that. Why is that not updated? It's worse than that. We're on 24% possession. Hold on. Why is that stat not updated? That's horrific. Let me just check that. No, it is 49%. It was right. Let's compare it elsewhere. Oh, wait. That most are saying Sofa Score saying 34%. I don't know. Either way, it's not great. It's 49.51. Sofa saying 34. Are we really discussing it? Well, I guess it's a discussion point. Let me just double check. It is 34%, you know. Sofa Score's always right. Never doubt Sofa Score. Make sure you download it. ! Sofa. That's not good for home, man. That's not good. Shout out to J-Boy for joining the Discord server. Hope you're well, bud. Group vote on possession stat. Wrong formation today. Need Jota in the 10 and Chow for Dominguez. I don't know, man. I don't know. Who's been your man of the half so far, just out of interest? When I'm right about Sofa Score highlighting me, says Will. We cannot keep playing Borlands. We seem to lose 80% of the duels, 50-50 balls, says Tim. We're looking shaky. We're not really a possession side, though. How the fuck are West Ham losing to Brentford? Because Brentford always score in the first minute. But Mob says 34. All of them saying 34 apart from this one. So who's your man of the first half? Badger saying Anderson. Are possession stats based on time on the ball or number of kicks and possessions? Time on the ball. Alanga's warming up. Oh wait, crap. We're pretty much back out. Let's hit the music. Oh, I gotta be quick here. All right, so Elanga is on. I think he's come off for Taiwo, and I do not at all agree with that move. Not so much the Elanga coming on, but Taiwo coming off. I thought Taiwo had a really good first half. Now, maybe that's all he had in the tank, but he didn't look like he was knackered to me at all. I'm a little confused by that one. We're about to kick off. I'll talk you through the team sheet in a second. Just a quick reminder, please do hit that like button. Why is that not working? Please hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. And let's run you through this team sheet. Well, we're underway anyway. Sells punts the ball forward. Elanga, don't think they've changed the shape. I just think Elanga's playing up front, almost in the hole. I think Elanga's playing in the hole here. Taiwo is off, yeah. What happened to the match? What do you mean? Anyway, it's a free kick here for Fulham, I think. I don't know what he's doing. He's just juggling that ball around. I'm just looking at the shape here. Yeah, Elanga's playing central. I don't agree with this. He's playing in the 10. So we've gone to a 4-3. Hold on. 4-3-1-1. Is that right? Yeah, 4-3-1-1. So you've got Dominguez on the left-hand side, Anderson on the right. No, sorry, a 4-4-1-1 is what I'm trying to say. All right, I've got the words out of my mouth. Thank you, Curtis. That's the one. Yates heads it away. The shot's blocked. Iwobi. And it'll be a throw in. There's a player down in the middle of the box for Fulham. So it's a 4-4-1-1. You've got Anderson on the right, Ward-Prowse and Yates in the middle, Dominguez on the left, Elanga playing as the 10. Why would he not just put Jota there? Everton have equalised. Keith Elanga's the 10. They want a pen. I mean, Murillo stepped on his Achilles, but it just was a meeting of... If they give it, they're actually checking it on VAR. There's absolutely no intention there. His eyes are on the ball. Leicester has scored a goal. They're really overlooking at this one. If they give this, this is an utter joke. Now they're fully zooming in on it. Now they're checking for offside. I think they're giving this. I think they're going to give this. Why are they now checking for the offside? I mean, he's nowhere near offside. I've never seen... He's looking at the monitor. He's given it. This is an absolute joke. We should have had a penalty at the end of the first half. I'm sorry, but that's a joke. There is contact. He stepped on his Achilles. And they freeze framed it right on the moment of it. There's no intention whatsoever. There's nothing there, man. There's nothing there. Is the ref going to have the thing that Chappie no longer has to stick with his decision? I mean, he's looking at it a lot. I just don't think there's anything there. This is taking a ridiculous amount of time. He's given it. He's given it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I have no faith in Cell saving it. I can tell you that much. Hopefully he proves me wrong. I just... And he's booked Murillo on top of it. These refs have no backbone whatsoever. No backbone whatsoever. I'll see if I can get the instance up for you. It'll be Jimenez to take it. Look, he needs to miss just for the... It's not a pen. It's so soft, man. It's so soft. Jimenez steps up to take the ball and to take the shot. That stupid patch over his ear thing. Run up. He stops his run up twice. Sells goes the right way, but he puts it in. I'm still not over this penalty, man. It's just an absolute joke. It really is. He does the freaking George Boyd celebration, man. Go away, seriously. That was a pen, but ours won. Exactly. The consistency is pathetic. I mean, he stopped his run twice as well. Sells went the right way. Miguel probably would have saved that. This has taken about 7 minutes. Like, you cannot take, even if you think it's a goal. West Ham have equalized against Brentford. Even if you think it's a penalty, Ryan, thank you for subscribing. You cannot take that long to make a decision. It's pathetic. Cosman, thank you for subscribing. I'll see if I can get you the goal and the incident as soon as I can. I'll let you know once it's up. That's just put a bad taste in my mouth. Put a bad taste in my mouth. And Chappie's calling. What? All right. He hung up on me. Here comes Fulham down the other side. Ball's crossed in, headed away by Murillo. Anderson picks it up. Alanga chases down Bassi. What is Alanga doing in that position? I don't get what Nuno's doing with it. I agree, David. I agree. Oh, what do you want, Choppy?
How are we doing, boys? How we doing? 1-0 down. Funny that. We've just got a goal as well. Nice. We're back in it, boys. Well, I don't know about that.
Here come Forest. Yates plays out wide to Einar. Einar lays it off to Milenkovic. I need to reply back to Choppy. Plays it into Dominguez, out wide to Moreno. Forest showing a little bit of urgency now. Dominguez on the left-hand channel. Has this woken us up a bit? Murillo plays the ball through. Nice turn there by Dominguez. Out wide to Moreno. It's not the best ball, and it's well blocked by Teddy. Now he comes away with the ball. It's nicely blocked by Dominguez. What is he doing, ref? Book him! Book him! The throw in here. Corruption, man. Corruption. That was never a pen. It took him 6 minutes to check. And you can score another 3 if you think Cooper is able to do that. You're still going to lose. So go do one, Lee Choppy. Everton are winning 2-1 against Palace. My God, man. What's Everton Mike saying to that? It'll be a throw in here to Forest. Locke sent you in. Tell Locks to concentrate on his own game. Ball launched in, flicked back, shoot! Oh, that's the worst shot ever by Dominguez. He slices across it, and it goes wide for a goal kick. Nuno needs to make some changes. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Jota are coming on. All right, the pen is up. Exclamation mark goal if you want to see the pen. I'm trying to get you the incident. Exclamation mark goal for the members. You want to have a look at it. Gonna be some changes here for Forest. But you tabbed up on YouTube as well, says Borg. Thank you, bro. Forest starting to press. Chris Wood pressing on Leno. He chips it over his head and he finds Bassi. Edge of his own box. He comes out with the ball. Squares the pass across to Anderson. Anderson looks up. Plays it into the middle. Quick 1-2. Ball played forward. Fulham now into the Forest half. Forest had like a 2 or 3 minute spell there where they were controlling the game. Now it's back with Fulham. Forced all the way back. Bassi, Moreno goes, Dominguez goes to press, sorry. And Fulham are just passing it around Forest. Ball played into the channel. Einar heads it clear. We just can't get these second balls. Look at all that passing sequence, man. That's all Fulham. Iwobi plays out wide to Tete. He's got Traore outside him. Traore in a bit of space, cuts inside, puts a cross in with his left foot. It's atrocious, but it's just punted away. There's no patterns of play whatsoever. Don't want to see the Prem. I'll smash my phone, says Richard. There'll be a throw in here to Fulham, deep in the Forest half. Will Nuno make the changes now? I thought refs were supposed to play the match straight forwards down the middle. Yeah, and I thought the threshold had to be high. Anderson's coming off for Jota, and Dominguez coming off for Callum Hudson-Odoi. So we are now back into a 4-2-3-1. Now, what I would expect is Elanga to go out on the right, Jota in the middle. He's pointing to Elanga there. And then Hudson-Odoi on the left. This is a more orthodox 4-2-3-1. Dominguez doesn't look happy at coming off. I thought he's been okay. Should be a time limit on the decision, says John. I agree. It was just too long. Throw in taken. Robinson. It is how I said they've lined up. So it's a 4-2-3-1. Jota's now playing in the 10. Showing a bit of energy. But Fulham are just literally passing the ball around Forest. A good tackle there by Moreno, but Traore is just too strong. Goes through. He gets to the byline. Cuts inside. Looking for a pass. He finds one in... Who is that? Is Pereira on now? They're working it. They're just finding passes, man. Ball squared. Smith Rowe into Iwobi. Iwobi plays it out wide. Hudson-Odoi to Jota. Jota's fouled. Buys Forest a free kick, and we needed it. We're under the cosh right now. And it'll be a booking there to Lukic for that foul. Sounds like the formation we should have started with. Hate meddling managers, says Bain. It's all gone peak tongue. It has a bit. Elanga goes all the way back to Sells. Please don't punt it, Sells. Thank you. He plays it short to Murillo on the left-hand side. Forest look more natural in this shape. Murillo plays it down the line to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi cuts inside. Richard, thank you for subscribing. He goes toward Prowse. Squares it to Milenkovic. Milenkovic onto the wing of Einar. Einar down the wing now. Up against Iwobi. Cuts inside. Chips one forward towards Sosa. Towards Jota, sorry. And then he can't get the ball. And now Robinson just dances around him. And Fulham are on a counter-attack here with Iwobi down the left-hand side. Robinson has joined him. Forrester a little short at the back. Iwobi puts the afterburners on, crosses it in, and Murillo clears it forward. Now Einar, Forest needs to counter here. Fulham have got loads of men wrong side of the ball. Einar looks up, looks for a pass. He plays a nice one into Elanga. Elanga's in behind. Pull it back. Pull it back, you idiot. Jota's free. He just doesn't look up. And Fulham come away with the ball. So stupid, man. Jota's completely free in the middle of that box. Idiot. He just doesn't look up. He just played it blind into the middle of the box. Jota's free just behind the penalty spot, and he doesn't lay it back to him. Here come Fulham. Boils my blood pressure, that guy, man. Murillo with a loose clearancey pass. Now Fulham are coming through with Smith Rowe. They've got an overload on the left-hand side. He takes it. Iwobi's got the ball, cuts inside, blocked by Einar. And Yates headers it not very far. And then Hudson-Odoi has to poke it backwards. This is a mess. And then punted clear. But Fulham pick it back up. Here come Fulham now down the left-hand side. Elanga gets a mini block on it. It's not enough. Iwobi just turns him inside out. He goes in and Milenkovic has to tidy up. Bassi plays it forward to Lukic. Back to Anderson. Out wide. Traore. Back to Anderson. Every pass they make finds the mark, man. It's almost like they're playing like the home team and we're playing like the away team. Here comes Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's in behind down the left side. He needs to lay it off. He's got Yates in support. Gives it to Yates. He squares it. Just a shoot, Yates. And it's well done there by Tetty. And he clears it out for a freaking throw-in, man. Murillo toward Prowse. Moreno thinks about crossing it. He does. Bassey's there. Bassey's been an absolute brick at the back for them. Now they can counter with Smith Rowe down this left-hand side. Forest is short on numbers. Smith Rowe, as a wave of white shirts comes forward, he gets to the penalty area, plays it into the channel to Iwobi. Back to Smith Rowe in the edge of the box. He plays it into Jimenez. He thinks about the shot. He cuts in, opens up the space, passes it to Traore. He then squares it across to Lukic. Back to Smith Rowe. 1-2. He tries it with Pereira. He shoots. Blocked by, I think it's Ward-Prowse is back there. Now Forest can count. That's a poor pass by Aina. And Chris Wood, can he close down the space quick enough? No. And Leonard plays it out wide to Anderson. Still haven't won at the Seagull. That's a poor clearance though. Wood, look up, wide, good, good. Shoot, Elanga, shoots, you idiot. Loses the ball. He tried to cut in. I could see what he was trying to do. He needed to shoot first time though. Forest with a little bit of wind in their sails now. Murillo plays it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. He cuts in. He looks for the angle. He's fouled. No, he's not. He keeps going. He shoots. He skied it. He skied it. That was his easiest shot of the season so far from that angle. It may have deflected. I think it caught a deflection, but I fully expected the net to bulge there. He cuts inside. Couldn't get the shot off, so cuts in again. Nice quick feet. I think it comes off Bassey. Langer, man. He should have opened up on his right side and shot. Forrester trying to claim a penalty there. Is it being looked at? That's a pen. He's kicked out at Langer's foot. I'm just looking at the replay. And a handball. Take your pick, ref. He's absolutely hooked his ankle. Is it even going to be looked at? It's being looked at by VAR. It's 100% a pen. He's hooked his leg. He's hooked his leg. Leicester have equalised against Arsenal, 2 apiece. And VAR have cleared it. VAR have cleared it. I just don't know what a penalty is anymore. I don't know what a penalty is anymore. I've got no idea. I got no idea. Leicester have equalised. You heard me right. Smith Rowe now. I don't know how that's not a pen. I'm still sorry. I'm just gobsmacked. What's this ref's name? Add him to the list. That's a disgusting finish by, I think it's just in there for Leicester, man. He caught it on the volley across goal. Bloody hell. Here come Fulham down the left-hand side. Milenkovic to Einar, to Elanga. Squared. Yates lays it off to Murillo. Murillo looks around. Plays it out wide to Moreno. Moreno hasn't really got forward enough for me this match. Elanga, not Elanga, Einar plays it to Elanga. Steps over it, lays it off to Einar again. That finish by Justin is disgustingly good. 1 in a million there. Here comes Murillo. Nice ball. Lays it off to Wood. To Yates. Look up, Yates. Squares it. Finds Ward-Prowse. Goes out wide to Elanga. Elanga to the penalty box. To the byline now. Crosses it and Forest get a corner. We could do with the corner goal here. We really could. Yeah, agreed, Warners. Agreed. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. How many likes are we on? Corner to be taken by. We're on 433 likes of the 1,000 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new, as we are now at 21,000 plus. Appreciate all you guys so much. Here comes the corner. It'll be Ward-Prowse to take it. It's whipped in. It's so deep. But it might come to Hudson-Odoi here. It does. On the edge of the box. He thinks about going outside. He does. Bassi stays on him. Cuts inside. Plays a terrible low pass in and is cleared away by Fulham. And Chappie sent me a voicemail. I'm not in the mood right now.
What a goal!
Chappie, I wouldn't celebrate yet. Don't celebrate too early, mate. Don't celebrate too early. Here come Forest with Ward-Prowse. Lays it off to Murillo. Fulham are all back in their own half right now. Yates to go back to Murillo. He's played him into a bit of trouble. And then Murillo loses the ball there. It's messy. This game is just Lionel Messi, man. Now Fulham spread the ball out wide. Robinson with a Iwobi in behind Aina. And it's a goal kick. That was well done there by Aina. Chappie sounds like he's got a feather duster up his ass. Nuno's wallpapering his office in apology letter. I don't know. I feel I don't know what changed. I like bring Sosa on, do something, man. Why does Chappie sound like a chicken? Yeah, Curtis, maybe that's what I would do as well. Substitution here for Fulham. Adama coming off. Sorry, what's his name? Preseason Pereira coming off. Berg coming on as well as Reece Nelson. Wolf, you have to expect the counter call slap from our South African robot friend Chappie. It's coming, but he's celebrating too early. Arsenal draw with Leicester, what a joke. Here comes Jota. Ed cuts in. Nice pass to Wood. Wood, lay it off, son. He defines Aina. Aina out, cuts in, goes outside. They're back in their shape now. We're not moving it quick enough. Ward-Prowse, decent cross. Chris Wood can't attach himself to it. And then it's cleared away for a throw-in. No, it doesn't even go out for a throw-in, but Murillo gets the ball, holds it up. Nice turn. Lovely play by Murillo. Looks up. There's just no movement around him. Plays it to Yates. Overhits the pass, but Wood controls it. Ward-Prowse to Aina. That's terrible by Aina. He hasn't had a great game either, man. Here come Fulham down the left-hand side. There's about 20 minutes left in the game. Reece Nelson now cuts in. He finds Lukic. Game is just like a slow pace as well. Happy sounds like a chicken because where points are concerned, he has to lay eggs at once. Ring sting happens because it's that rare. I mean, it's probably, yeah. But I did tell them Cooper will low block his way to results against Big Six. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's focus on Forest, because here come Fulham down the left-hand side. Reece Nelson takes on Einar. He shoots. It's blocked by Milenkovic. I don't know how much he knew about that one, but it just bobbles straight back to Robinson. Just needs to stop flirting with Ez. It's affecting Wood's game. It is. Leno plays a pass. Bassi then picks it up. He turns Chris Wood. I just don't feel like we're going to get something out of this game, guys. It's just like there was a 5-minute patch of urgency. Now Fulham are just back in control of the game. Every man seems to be a yard free. They've always got like 2 available passes as well. Have we really had 0 shots? We've had 4, but they're off target. All out wide to Jimenez. He lays it back to Anderson. It's just not a great game either, to be honest. It's so slow. I don't know where the urgency is. Leno had all the time in the world there. Ball played out wide to Robinson. Robinson, he finds Reece Nelson outside of him. Couple of step overs, takes on Einar, does him, crosses it towards the back post. There's no one there, but it will be picked up by Lukic, I think it is. He lays it back, and there's a little gap for Teti. He breaks into the box. He shoots. Murillo blocks it. Now Jimenez, he's got to be offside. He shoots, flashes wide, but surely it's offside. Wasn't given as offside. It'll be a goal kick. I wonder what happened to Nuno's tactics this week. I think he's overthought it. I really do. We got everyone on people we're calling for. Still nothing happening. Maybe even worse than the first half. It's not been a good performance. Eve says a confusing approach. Utter crap, says Smidge from all the players. Einar slow coming out. Einar hasn't been very good this game. All headed down. Well, oof, that's a foul, surely. The free kick to Forest. Bassi on Alanga. Missing MGW's drive. We're missing, not necessarily MGW. We're missing someone in between the lines, man. It's just been lackluster, to be honest. Nuno lost the plot with his starting 11. Looney Tunes Cooper stuff, says Reds fan. I think Nuno's lost the plot on this one, says Daniel. Well, look, the game's not over. I honestly can't see us scoring, but hopefully by me just saying that, it means we do score. Sosa's coming on for Mr. Anderson. Change here for Forest. I have no idea what he's going to do with the formation there then. Chelsea are 5-2 up against Brighton. Chelsea are absolutely cooking. I swear down Forest are literally toilet and sick. There's little choppy. Ball cleared. Oh, fake cleared by Iwobi. Absolutely did Sosa there. Punted forward. Einar goes down, and it's a free kick to Forest for either offside or a free kick. Maybe missing Morgan Gibbs-White, says Laurie. Want to see one of our midfielders take the game by the scruff now. I'll take anyone taking the game by the scruff for the next right now. Is that Palmer's 5th? I don't know. James Chaffee is fully a Cooper FCer now. Sadly not happening today. Everything going against us. I mean, we could have easily had 2 or 3 penalties. I don't think that was a foul, you know. Aina just like was backing into Jimenez. But anyway, I don't care. We got the ball. As soon as you saw the starting lineup, you were worried. Stuart with another £10, bro. Thank you so much, Stuart. Get some likes on Stuart the Legends super sticker there. Hopefully that inspires the Forest players, mate, because right now I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this. Thank you again, Stu. You're a legend, bro. Here come Forest. Are they inspired by Stewart? Let's find out. Ball into Sosa. Has gone to the right-hand side. Not given a foul for that. This ref has had a terrible game. Chelsea goal disallowed. Back to 4-2 it goes. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new. Thank you for getting us to 21k. Are you on the Pringles, Wolf? I would take some Pringles, man. I ain't had Pringles for ages. Robinson throws the ball forward, flicked on. Einar then has to force the ball up to no one. Jota tries to fight it. It's got to be a foul there, ref. What's he given here? I don't know what's happened. The ball's out of play. It's either a throw-in or a free kick to Forest. Let's see what the ref does. No doubt it'll go against us. Pissed off, hate playing against Fulham. It does my head in. I don't like playing Fulham. All right, James Chaffee. I'll clip that, mate. I'll clip that when Cooper gets you relegated. Chuck Horror, he's given the throw-in to Fulham. How long's MGW out for? Just this game. Throw-in taken by Robinson. He goes long. It's headed by Milenkovic. Jota leaps up. So messy, man. There's just no patterns of play in this. And that's put Murillo in an awkward position. He does lovely there, though. And then sprays a long ball forward. Forest have got an overload here. And we get in each other's way. Sosa and Wood get in each other's way. But we get away with it and come out with a throw-in. Ball played to Einar. What? Oh, my God. That's just criminal. Sosa does a foul throw. Criminal. That is a terrible throw, man. I mean, my under-14s don't do that. 30,000 in attendance. Yates. Jota flicks it on. Einar. It's all just high balls. Just play it on the freaking ground, man. Then Murillo goes long. It's fallen though to Sosa here. Can he do something with this? Gets to the edge of the box. Plays out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Stands on it. Puts it to the far post. Robinson is there. He's had a cracking game as well. And then Jota. Oh! Cracks it from the edge of the box and the ball dipping down on the volley, but it's straight at the keeper. Either side and that's in. Oh, God. He absolutely flushed it, but just straight at the keeper. I would take a draw or an Uber out of this utter state of affairs today, says Stuart. This is Nuno's fault. I'm sure we have quality to recover, says Unknown Gamer. I got a dash because I got 2%. All right, Charlotte, we'll see you on Gore. Murillo drops one forward. He finds Hudson-Odoi. He cuts inside. He's offside, man. Come on, Forest. Still 10 minutes to go here. So frustrating. 1,000 of you in here. Please don't forget to hit the like. Make sure as well you are subscribed to Forest Fan TV, as there's 10 minutes for Nuno to figure out how to get something out of this game. Iwobi gets the ball. He's now switched to the right-hand side. Lukic cuts back. Oh, Murillo might be done there. He is. Teti gets in behind. Oh, he's going to give another pen. He's going to give another pen, isn't he? He didn't. That looked like more of a pen than the first one to me. Murillo shoved him in the back. Now here comes Moreno. Getting down the other end. Cuts inside. It's blocked by Iwobi. He's been playing well as well. And then the ball's whipped forward. Milenkovic does well, but it comes straight to Smith Rowe. I agree, Carlton. But Fulham are a good team. Yates does well. Gets the ball back. Sosa now on the right-hand side. Drives inwards. He plays a terrible pass to Jota. And then somehow... So messy, man. It's so messy. Here come Fulham now. The game's a bit more stretched. Reece Nelson lays it back. I mean, the thing you would say is that Fulham haven't really created a clear-cut chance. And that penalty was just ridiculous. I mean, a draw would be a fair result. I would say, honestly, Fulham have slightly edged it, but they haven't created anything. Here comes Iwobi now down the right-hand side. He cuts inside. Played it to Lukic, who's onside, I think. Lays off to Jimenez. Blocked nicely by Jota, and that probably goes behind for a corner. It does, for God's sake, man. Fulham have needed a pen. The passing just isn't good. Kev, you're bang on. The passing has been horrific. It's not so much the passing, it's the passing's all being done in the air. We don't get it down on the floor and play it. Now Nico Williams is coming on. Jimenez coming off for Fulham. I knew I had a bad feeling about this game. Forest just never disappoint me, do they? They always do the Forest thing that I expect them to do. So annoying. Long ball, like volleyball. We're 35 away from 500 likes. Ball's whipped in from the corner. Flicked upwards, but not away. And then the overhead kick is horrific, and Forest can pull it out. But again, it's just like air tennis. Here we go. Yates with the ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Can Forest counter here? That is the worst outside of the boot pass I have ever seen in my life. And it goes straight behind for a goal kick. I just checked the heat maps on SofaScore. Not good, mate. I don't want to look at it, John. I'm surprised they didn't give that as a pen, to be honest. He did go down really easily, but the invincible season is looking over, says UltraFX. Where are we in the league at the moment, guys? Are we still top 10? I think there's a booking there for Anderson. Ball's punted long. Headed out by Milenkovic. Picked up by Sosa. Lays it off to Einar. Einar cuts into the middle. Does well here. Looks for a pass. It's cut out by Robinson, who's had an absolute cracking game. Now Smith Rowe can attack. He finds Reece Nelson outside him. It was Leno that got booked. Reece Nelson with 2 on him. Drives to the line. Milenkovic stops it. And Einar with a risky pass, to say the least, but gets away with it. Wait, who did Nico Williams come on for? JC with the 20 months. Thank you so much, bud. Oh, that is terrible by Jota Silva. Now they're attacking Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's been brilliant this second half as well. 9th in the live table. Still some games tomorrow, isn't there? Oh, this is just a mess. Wait, is Nico Williams on or not? Einar picks it up. No energy in him. He looks spent. Plays it squared to Yates. The gap between the defense and the midfield is so big, man. John with the €2. Thank you so much. Can we beat other teams in the final minutes? I'm not holding my breath. He is on. Nico Williams is on at left back. I assume for Moreno. I apologize that I missed that. Phil with the £2 saying, watching from Spain, hot and bothered. I'm fully bothered, mate. Thank you so much for the £2. Milenkovic. Forest pushing forward. Einar looks done to me. So thank you for subscribing. Yates now in the middle. Everyone's in the Fulham half. 5 minutes more, under 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Hudson-Odoi out on the left-hand side, drives to the byline, tries to cross it, and just somehow sneaks a corner. It'll be Sosa to take this corner. Actually, it'll be Hudson-Odoi to take it. I'd prefer Sosa on it, but if it goes in, I don't really care. It's taken. It's into the middle. It's headed over the bar by Jota Silva, I think. It is. God's sake, man. That was a chance. He leaps really well. He just was underneath the ball and couldn't guide it downwards. Our home form has turned into our away from last season. Yeah, Nixon, you're not far wrong, bro. You beat Liverpool. What's going on here? Overthought it. Okay, good news. Smith Rowe's coming off. And Diop will be on for them. Goal kick taken by Leno. He goes long. Headed forward by Yates, I think that was. Yates goes in again, wins the header. And Nico Williams takes the throw in for Forest. Movement. Yates. Don't lose it there. Plays it to Murillo. Don't overdo it, Murillo. Oh, which is so slow on the... Nico Williams had a square pass to Yates and decided he wanted to be all skillful about it. Okay, well won there by Sosa. Now Williams can break. Forest has got a slight chance of a counter-attack here. Williams goes wide to the right-hand side. He's got Einar in support of him. Cuts back. He's just cul-de-saced himself and forced to go all the way back to Milenkovic. He plays it into Yates. Laid back to Milenkovic. Everyone's in apart from themselves, the Fulham half now. Here comes Yates. Plays it out wide to Einar. And it'll be a throw into Forest. Still no real chances created. We don't deserve a point. Poor home performance, says Simon. I tend to agree with you, mate. The Nuno hate in here is mental. We must never look like conceding a goal, says Football Pundit. Launched in by Einar. It's flicked backwards. Can someone get a shot where Yates shoot? It's not a great shot. He's offside. For God's sake, it would have been a corner. And Fulham celebrate it like it's a goddamn goal, man. Been very sloppy. Chris says pretty painful afternoon. He was not offside. What is the linesman? That's shocking from the linesman. He was not offside. What is a super red? I didn't mean to send anything. What do you mean, mate? Crap, yeah, we're about to, you're right, Jessica. We're about to hit Chelsea in some red hot form, man. Guys joining the Discord. Good for you, lad. Good for you. Nuno set us up all wrong here. Love and learn from this. Yeah, I tend to agree. As I said at the start, my gut instinct said it didn't feel right. I was hoping he'd seen something in the Fulham team. Free kick taken in. Oh, for God's sake, man. We can't even get our lines right, man. And now Milenkovic is kicking off at the ref. To be honest, we got a cheeky 3 points at Anfield, says Stu. There'll be 8 minutes of additional time. 8 minutes. That's all from the how long they took to sort out the penalty. Come Fulham. They're just quicker to the ball. They're sharper to the ball. Their passing is better than us. Why are we playing so bad at home? I don't know, mate. Get Miguel on up top. Why not, innit? Why not? Jolly Ollie saying this is torture. Weirdly, the one fixture so far I thought we'd struggle given our battering last season. Yeah, I did say, Mark, I was worried about this one. Free kick taken quick. It's cut out by Callum Hudson-Odoi. He can't keep it in, and it'll be a throw into Fulham. About halfway into the Forest half. Taken, played up and forward. Terrible header there by Nico Williams. Goes straight to Tete. He has a nice one too with Iwobi. And Yates does well to win the ball back. Looks inside. Then it's just a blind heave-ho forward, man. And it falls straight to Bassi. Formation changes the issue. Not used to it, says Warners. Throw wood in the fire. He's not done much right now. Everyone looks gassed. I don't know why they'd be so gassed, man. Probably because they've just been chasing their tails all game. And then that is a terrible long... No, it's not. It's pretty good. Elanga's in. No! Murillo with a long ball down the channel. Elanga snuck in behind. Couldn't control it. But this is what we're resorting to. There's no real build-up play with Forest. It's just long ball FC. Sangare is a massive miss since he's gone. Anderson can't be as creative and it's showing. Yep, I do agree with that. I do agree. There's about 4 or 5 minutes left. How much injury time did I say? 8 minutes. We'll still be top 10 come Monday. As long as Bournemouth lose to Southampton, I think. All played forward. Tested down. Can Einar get in front? He does. Got the ball. Nice run here by Einar. Look up. Ball played out wide to Sosa. He needs to get more into the game. Yates squares it to Murillo. Murillo charges forward a little, plays it to Yates. Just about keeps control of the ball. Slots it back to Murillo. He plays it out wide on the left-hand side now to Nico Williams. He's got Hudson-Odoi outside him. Instead, he goes inside. He lays it back. Just get the ball in the box. Everyone's now in the Fulham half. Yates plays it back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Murillo. Murillo looks to take on the Fulham guy. Plays it into the channel. It's a heavy touch by Nico Williams. He has not been great since he's come on either. And then the ball's cleared long. Sells on the halfway line here. Looks up. Of course he plays it long. That's a nice ball to Elanga. Jota. Oh. Einar heads it down. And Fulham come away with the ball. And they get the break now. Good block by Murillo. Can he keep it in play? He does. Nice pass it turns into to Nico Williams. He charges down the left-hand side. He's got Callum outside of him. Plays it to him now. Hudson-Odoi goes towards the byline. Plays it to Nico Williams. It deflects back to Hudson-Odoi. He crosses it into the box. Edge of the box with Yates. Please don't shoot Yates. Yates shoots. It's deflected and Chris Wood. Freaking Chris Wood's offside, man. Looks like Leicester are going to hold on for this 2-2 draw. Nico, not great, says Colours, man. Me and you have been solid on our Nico Williams. I'll tell you what, though. Chris Wood is not offside. This linesman has been atrocious. Shocking, this linesman, man. Be a free kick to Fulham here, halfway in the Forest half. Arsenal have scored. Arsenal have scored. Oh, the tears. Oh, the tears. Oh, the chappy tears. That's made my afternoon a bit more pleasant. Oh, the 3-2 scoreline comes back to haunt Cooper. Ball played forward by Anderson. Can Forest now turn this around late? I can't see it, guys. Don't forget, we'll have the player rating straight after this. Please do make sure you've hit the like button and you're subscribed to Forest Fan TV. Ball played forward. He's got to be offside. It was a complete mess. I think it was an own goal from John. Thank you for becoming a new member. I used to like Louis Jean. Yeah, Louis Jean. He was a decent player. Alan Rogers said he was a really nice guy as well. Sells goes long with the ball. Wood tries to flick it on. It double ricochets. There's a chance here for Forest. Crossed in by Sosa. Flicked away by bloody Tete. And it'll be a throw into Forest. And Nuno isn't allowed to grab that ball, but he did. Keep it quiet, guys. It'll be Einar to launch it in. The Leicester goal was an own goal, by the way. Launched in. Can Forest steal a point here? Hudson-Odoi chops left. It's too busy there. He plays it out wide to Jota. He crosses it. It's blocked. And he goes behind for a corner, surely. It's a corner late here to Forest. Can we grab something late? That has cheered me up a bit. Poor Chappie. I want to see how broken his reaction was. It'll be a corner here to Forest. Get Miguel on, man. Get Miguel on. Less than 30 seconds to go. It's put in by Hudson-Odoi. It's an atrocious corner. Doesn't clear the first man, for God's sake, man. Sosa should have taken it. Einar brings it down sloppily. Jota, though, fights for it. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Einar heads it forward. Chested down by Yates. Hudson-Odoi cuts it back. Put it in the box, man. It's a terrible cross. The ref's going to blow any second. Now they've got a counter-attack on. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 1-on-1 now. 2-on-1. Oh, Einar just lazily slides in. He looks spent. And that's going to be it, man. That's going to be it. The ref's surely going to blow. He's still playing on. Well, over the 8 allotted minutes. And then they just go all the way back to the keeper. Leno now. Ball punted clear. Is that it? Has he blown? He's blown. That's it. Forest lose. Just like The Undertaker, man, even the WrestleMania streak came to an end, as does Forest's game. And that, I've got to be objectively honest with you guys, that was shocking. That was shocking. We just couldn't string anything together. We'll talk about it in the player ratings, but that was poor from start to finish. I don't like the way that they got their goal. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think Morgan Gibbs-White would have changed the course of that game, to be honest. Like, I don't know who was good today. Probably Taiwo. But anyway, we'll talk about it in the player ratings. You were spot on. It's been coming. Home form isn't good, says Jolly Ollie. Let's face it, without penalty, Fulham were not going to score. Agree, Sharpie, but nor were we, is the honest answer. Nor were we. Still played better than you. Yeah, let us know when you can see us on the table. FD saying an awful game today. Forest were dreadful, boys. Milenkovic, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Murillo, yeah, but you could say he gave away the penalty even though he shouldn't have. Flat 5 across the board. Have time off, says Stuart. It had 0-0 written all over it. Nothing again in the final third. Fulham, keeper save anything. No, did we have a shot on goal? I think Sells could have got that penalty as well, man, if I'm being honest. Arsenal are now 4-2 up. All right, that's put a little bit of a smile on my face. A little bit of a smile on my face. Sells nearly saved him. He needed to raise his arm just a little higher, man. That's what he needed to do. We had one shot on target. I can't even remember what that shot was. So Jesus came through. He fake kicks it. Oh, that's terrible goalkeeping. And Havertz got the goal deflected back off him. Suck that, chappy. Okay, let's get into the player ratings. This stream will direct you straight in there. I'll give you a couple of minutes just to get your scores done. If you click on the link that's in the comments, and score the players 0 to 10, 6 being average. We'll see you right across on the player ratings. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. We'll literally be with you guys in 2 shakes of a cat's tail, or whatever the hell the saying is, over on the player ratings. Come on, you Reds.